Thanks for joining us. Just an hour from now, CNN will broadcast Vice President Kamala Harris's first formal interview since replacing President Biden at the top of the Democratic ticket. She and running mate Tim Walz sat down today with CNN's Dana Bash in Savannah, Georgia, a stop on their two-day visit to the state, which turned blue in 2020 and is very much for grabs this time. Here's a small sample of that interview.
I want to ask you about your opponent, Donald Trump.
Okay.
I was a little bit surprised. People might be surprised to hear that you have never interacted with him, met him face to face. That's going to change soon. But what I want to ask you about is what he said last month. He suggested that you happened to turn black recently for political purposes, questioning a core part of your identity.
Yeah.
Any?
Same old tired playbook. Next question, please.
That's it?
That's it.
Harris has come under criticism, not just from Trump supporters, but also journalists, even supporters who worried that delaying this only raised the stakes for her. It's something we'll talk about tonight before the interview airs, and no doubt we'll get plenty of attention afterwards. In any event, this is how she and her campaign wanted to do it. It comes with the first batch of post-convention polling now out, this one from Quinnipiac, showing her at 49% among likely voters and Donald Trump at 47%. That's a national poll within the poll's margin of error, meaning no clear leader. New polling from the Wall Street Journal shows the same nationally, a slight Harris lead, but within the margin of error. As for the former president, he's appearing at a town hall tonight in Wisconsin. Earlier today in Michigan, he had this to say about his opponent.
I saw her make a speech. It was so bad. And after they get off, this was one of the greatest performances we've ever seen in our country. With me, I make a speech. I speak for 2 hours. Everybody loves it. I got thousands of people, by the way, outside trying to get in. They never said Trump's a great speaker. I don't even want that. But I must be a great speaker, right? I must. We got thousands of people.
A lot ahead as we roll into tonight's exclusive interview with Vice President Harris and Tim Walz. First, the one asking the question, CNN chief political correspondent Dana Bash. Dana, I'm very curious to see how this went. One of the major points of criticism against the vice president is how she has changed some of her past policy positions. What did she have to say?
Well, Anderson, I asked her about some of those key policy positions, those that really matter to voters, not just here in Georgia, but particularly voters in the must-win state for her of Pennsylvania, issues like fracking, the Green New Deal, and also her changes on immigration. She explained some of those changes, but even more broadly, I wanted to know what she thought voters should take from her evolution.
Generally speaking, how should voters look at some of the changes that you've made, that you've explained some of here in your policy? Is it because you have more experience now and you've learned more about the information? Is it because you were running for president in a Democratic primary? And should they feel comfortable and confident that what you're saying now is going to be your policy moving forward?
Dana, I think the most important and most significant aspect of my policy perspective and decisions is my values have not changed. You mentioned the Green New Deal. I have always believed, and I have worked on it, that the climate crisis is real, that it is an urgent matter to which we should apply metrics that include holding ourselves to deadlines around time. We did that with the Inflation Reduction Act. We have set goals for the United States of America and by extension the globe around when we should meet certain standards for reduction of greenhouse gas emissions, as an example. That value has not changed. My value around what we need to do to secure our border, that value has not changed. I spent 2 terms as the Attorney General of California prosecuting transnational criminal organizations, violations of American laws regarding the illegal passage of guns, drugs, and human beings across our border. My values have not changed.
And Anderson, of course, we talked about the issues confronting voters right now, most is explicitly the crisis of affordability. People are having challenges buying groceries, buying homes, renting housing. And so those are some of the issues that we talked about with regard to what she would do in the future and how that lines up with what she and President Biden have done for the past 3.5 years, among some of the other topics we talked about.
What did the vice president have to say about, this past month and, what it's been like, how she found out that President Biden was stepping aside? I don't know. Did she tell any details on that?
She did. She talked about the phone call that she got, Anderson, on July 21st, 2024. It was a Sunday. We all remember that moment, but it was especially memorable for her. And she gave us some information that I had not heard before about how that call went down, what President Biden said to her at that time. And that's a bit of a teaser. You can see what she said about it later on at 9. But I will tell you that she told me, she said, well, this could be TMI. And I said, there's no such thing as TMI. Give it to us.
All right.
So she did.
Dana, we'll look forward to it. That interview, as Dana said, 9 o'clock, about 54 minutes from now. With me here, CNN's Audie Cornish, host of the Assignment podcast, also CNN senior political commentator David Axelrod, the New York Times' Maggie Haberman, CNN political commentators Elizabeth Farr Griffin, Ashley Allison, and Scott Jennings. David, do you think the vice president addressed concerns about policy positions over changing policy positions? It seems like there's going to be more, but...
Yeah. Look, I think that is a reasonable answer, which is that whatever changes I've made have been within the parameters of my values. I don't know whether, first of all, I don't know how much voters are sitting around and thinking about this. They don't know much about her, honestly. They're gaining information about her all the time. This last month has been all about filling in information about her, particularly about her experience and her values. And so I don't know how, this may be a bigger issue to reporters and perhaps the other
That
campaign.
would be stunning. That's never...
Yes, yeah. But I mean,
David,
look.
in a way, isn't that why people want to know, right? If you're Kamala curious and you don't know because she hasn't necessarily been an executive and you want to say, well, what is different?
Oh, for sure. Look, I think that she has filled in gaps that people do want to know about her life, about the other jobs that she's had, what she's done in those jobs, positions that she's taken when she was running the show. Look, I think that what's interesting about this is she's done a splendid job for the last month in doing all of that. But she's been hitting off of a tee, right? She's working off of a prompter. It's different than when you have live pitching and people come at you with questions and probe and poke. And so part of what's interesting is how she answers those questions, and part of it is she comfortable doing it? She seemed pretty comfortable there to me.
Audie, do you think it was damaging to wait so long? I mean, that it builds up expectations. More people are like, why? Whether people are waiting with bated breath.
I can see why you're asking, because I think with the sort of infamous interview she had with NBC way back when,
That was with Lester Holt at the start of her...
The stakes were high then as well, because there had been, again, a narrative building up. When is she going to talk? She hasn't been to the border. Let's talk about that. So it snowballs, and I guess we're kind of doing it again. But fundamentally, she is a different person, and I think we are, performance-wise, you can see a difference in how she is speaking and engaged, but has she been able to deliver information that we need to make a decision? I think the jury is still out on that.
It's also interesting, Maggie, Dana asking the question about, Trump's comments about her not being black. Clearly, she was ready for that and chose to just brush it aside, to not go down that rabbit hole.
Her campaign has made a very concerted effort to try not to get baited, and Trump has been trying very hard to debate her and debate her supporters on issues related to race, on issues related to gender, and her campaign and the vice president are not interested in doing that. Now, I don't know whether they will decide strategically to say more or engage more at some point. The debate might be a place where they do that. It might not be a place where they do that. Her convention speech, and she had a very successful convention, her speech really didn't get into the historic nature of her candidacy. Other people talked about that in their speeches. She did not. And, I think there's a variety of reasons why. But that was a very intentional answer that I think you will hear a lot of.
Can I just say one thing on this, which is, I thought that is absolutely the right thing to do. But there's another turn of the wheel, which is, if this is the way he wants to spend his time, that's his business. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about the problems that are people are confronting in their lives. And I think that's what the American people want to hear. I think that would have further turned the
Ashley,
screw
what do you
on
think?
him.
Yeah, I mean, you can look at Kamala Harris and know the historical nature. We've never had a woman be president of the United States, so you don't actually need to say the thing. I agree with David. Rise above it. She is talking about policy. She's answering the questions about what she would do for this country. Donald Trump is doing this childish, demeaning behavior that he has done for most of his political career and even before. Let him do that. We'll talk about how we'll lead.